Welcome to Sunrise Stretch and Meditation. I'm Stacie with Aspen Fitness and Nutrition. Today's session is we're going to start standing. So remember, always listen to your body. We have just woken up, or you can always do this after a long day of work, middle of the day. So take the time to warm your body up, listen to your body, and let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start standing today. Feet are hip width apart. We want a slight bend in the knees. Let's just take some deep breaths. I want you to take a deep inhale, raise your arms up over your head, and exhale, bring it down. So nice big arms as you inhale, reach up tall. And exhale. I'm just going to do this a few more times, just warming up the shoulders, warming up the lungs. Good. Soft knees, so our knees are not locked out. Good. Feet are wider than our hips, about shoulder width. Let's do a couple more through your range of motion. Deep inhale up tall. Good. Exhale down. A good. Inhale up. This is our last one. And down. Good. Let's do right side first, inhaling up. And this time slide down. That left leg, reach through those fingertips. Chest stays open. So we get a nice stretch through the side of that torso. Good. Inhale up and back down. We're going to do this a few times on each side. So inhale up, stretch and reach only as far as you are comfortable, keeping the chest open so we're not leaning forward. We're staying nice and tall. Good. And as we go through these, and as your muscles and your joints warm up a little bit, you will get a little bit farther. Good. But always go to comfort level. No sharp pains when we stretch. Good. Reach through those fingertips. We're going to do one more each side. Inhale up. Slide and reach. Good. Come back down.
I found this on the web.
Inhale up. And slide and reach. Oh, good. Coming back to center. We're going to do a standing cat and cow. So side view here, bending your knees, hands on your thighs. I want you to round your back, tuck your chin. This is our cat. Nice. Look up, put a sway in our back. This is our cow. So just want you to go through those nice and easy. Cat, tuck the chin to the chest, nice stretch in the upper back. And cow, look up, put a sway in that lower back. Good, just a few more times, warming up the back. One. Good. Couple more. Good. Last one. And cow. Good. Roll up one vertebrae at a time, coming up nice and slow. Good. Feet back to hip width apart. Slight bend in the knees. Arms out to a T. Thumbs are up. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, gently twist to one side. Keep the hips pointed forward. And come back to the center. Good. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Good. And back to the center. Good. As we twist, our hips stay forward. So inhale here. Exhale, twist. We're just rotating at the waist. Good. Back to the center. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Good. Coming back to the center. Let's do one more each side. Inhale, center. Exhaling, twist. Good. Back to the center. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Good. Come back to the center and hands are down. Shoulder circles. Roll back with one side and back with the other. Good. Just nice big circles. Good. Let's do one more each side. One. And one. Good. Hands in front, below your shoulders. Thumbs are tall. Again, always slight bend in those knees. Inhale, open the chest. Get a nice stretch in those chest muscles. Exhale, pull it to the center. So I want you to think as you inhale, you open the chest, that you're moving through water and that you just go nice and slow. So as we inhale, we open the chest, nice slow exhale, pull it into the center. We have 2 more. Inhaling, open. Good. Exhale, center. Last time, inhale, open it up. And center. Good. Coming back to the center. Good. Let's go ahead and work on our lower body a little bit. Hamstring stretch standing first. So I want you to go ahead and plant the heel of one foot, slight bend in the other knee, hand on the bent knee. I just want you to lean forward at the waist, okay? Toe is up. We're not reaching for the toe yet. We're just warming up those hamstrings to get a nice stretch. So the farther I lean forward at the waist, the more stretch I'm going to get in my hamstrings. So you choose here where you are comfortable. Now I want you to point that toe and flex it up. Good. Point and flex. Point and flex. One more time. Point and flex. Good. Let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side. So plant that heel, hand on the bent knee, lean forward at the waist, get a nice hamstring stretch here. So as we stretch, we always breathe. So continue to take nice deep breaths here. Good. Point that toe. Flex it up. Point. Flex. Point. And flex. Good. Go ahead and come up slowly. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's go ahead, excuse me, nice wide stance, toes are pointed forward, inhaling up tall. And as you exhale, I want you to bend those knees, double bounce, up tall. Good. So inhale, little bounce, and bring it up. So we're warming up our whole body here. Good. From the ankles, the knees, the hips, all the way up. Good. Down. Up tall. Good. 2 more. 1. Last one. Down. And up. Good. Hands turn out. Palms slowly come down to your side. Good. Let's point those toes forward as they probably turned to the outside. Point the toes forward. I want you to bend your knee and just have a nice lunge. Hands are on the knee. We are not going low into this lunge. Toes point towards me. Nice stretch in that inner thigh. Good. Let's come back to the center. Switch sides. Good. Nice inner thigh stretch. The key here is that the toes are pointed forward. They're not rotated out, pointed forward. So we really get a nice inner thigh stretch. Good. Come back to the center. Switch sides again. Come over. Nice stretch. Last one. Switch sides. Come on over. Good. Good. Go ahead and come back to the center. Bring those feet in. All right, let's do a quad stretch. So stretch the front of our legs. If you do not have a chair nearby, go ahead and pause the video, grab a chair. We'll do a quad stretch. So 2 different ways that you can do your quad stretch. Let's always hold on the wall for balance this first time. First way, you can grab the foot, okay? Second way, I want you to take that chair, bring it near the wall, and you're just gonna put that foot up on the chair to stretch your quad, okay? If with the foot up on the chair, you're not getting enough stretch, prop some pillows up there, okay? If you can, grab that leg. Key here is that the hip stays back, that I'm not letting that leg come forward. I'm keeping it at least even with my knee, my opposite knee, or I'm pulling it back just a little bit. And as I pull back, I don't want to arch my back. I want to keep everything nice and straight, which is going to stretch the front of that hip, which I know you can feel. Hip flexor a little bit, that front quad muscle of your leg. Good. Go ahead and release and switch sides. So again, position your chair as you need it. Again, holding onto that wall, grab that foot. Posture is tall, so we're not going to get down in here. Up tall without arching that back. Okay, so keep that tailbone tucked under as you pull back. One side, just like anything and every stretch that we have done this morning or whenever you're watching this video, one side's going to be tighter than the other. Okay, so just listen to your body and do what that side needs. Go ahead, come back to the center. We're gonna do one more on each side and then we're actually gonna have a seat in our chair. So other side, stay tall. As we go through these stretches, the second and the third time, you will find that it's a little bit more comfortable. You may be a little bit more flexible. And flexibility is one of the aspects of fitness that you can see benefits right away. Good, let's switch sides. Where it takes a little bit longer with your strength and your cardio. Flexibility, you can see benefits from the first time we stretch to the second time we do the exercises. So that's always great about flexibility. Good, stay tall as we stretch here. Good, bring it back down. All right, go ahead and grab that chair. And again, if you don't have one, just press pause and grab a chair. All right, so now that we are seated in our chair, I want you to sit more towards the middle to the edge of the chair, that we're not sitting all the way back in the chair. I want you to cross your ankle over your thigh. Ankle over your thigh, hand on the knee, hand on the ankle. And I just want you to lean forward at the waist. Okay, as we lean forward at the waist, our back is straight. Feel a nice stretch in that hip joint, right? So we're here and we lean forward at the waist, keeping the back straight. So we're not just hanging out like this. Nice straight back. This is called figure four. If you look down, you make a four with your legs here. Piriformis, sciatica, so right there in that, you should feel this in your glutes and your hips. All right, let's go ahead and come up and switch sides. One side's gonna be different than the other. This is my side. You can see this side on me is a lot tighter. So that knee's a lot higher. So our goal always is to have that parallel. Okay, so I want this shin parallel to the floor. And remember, the best thing that we can do when we stretch is breathe. So breathe oxygenated blood into those muscles. Good, let's switch sides again. We're gonna do one more each side and then we will do some deep breathing to finish our session today. Good. All right, let's switch sides. Last time on this side. Ankle over thigh, hinge forward at the waist. Does your flexibility change? Yeah, we've already talked about how, yes, it'll get better the more you do it. Absolutely. When we're injured, our flexibility changes. In the morning, we're not as flexible as we are in the evening. Before a workout, we're not as flexible as we are after a workout. So those things absolutely make a difference. The weather, so if it's cold, our muscles may be a little bit tighter. We may not be as flexible that day. So our flexibility is very fluid. It changes as things change in our body and the time of day and as the weather changes as well. Great, go ahead and come on up. All right, now let's go ahead and sit back in our chair. You can sit against the back of the chair if you want. You can sit a little bit off the chair, working on your posture. Your back is straight, shoulders are relaxed and away from your ears. Hands are on your thighs, feet are flat on the floor, toes are pointed forward. Would you go ahead and close your eyes? Just want you to take some deep breaths. So let's go ahead and take a deep inhale, filling your abdomen with air. And as you exhale, let all the air out of your abdomen, your shoulders relax away from your ears. Inhaling and exhaling. As you take a deep inhale, you feel your abdomen and your chest. And as you exhale, your hands fall heavy into your lap. Your feet fall heavy into the floor. Continue to take your nice deep breaths. And with each exhale, your hands, your arms become heavy. Your shoulders fall away from your ears. Your feet are heavily planted into the floor. Some nice deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Go ahead and take a couple more deep breaths on your own, slow and full. Good. This time, as you take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, just wiggle your toes, wiggle your feet, round those shoulders a little bit. Go ahead and open your eyes if they were closed. All right, y'all, that concludes our session for today. Again, I'm Stacie with Aspen Fitness and Nutrition. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you again next time.